Hey Neverland, everybody's favorite good guy here, Tye-Tye, Superman. Cheers. Oh, pinkies up. Both pinkies up. Nice to see you so soon. Sitting back reflecting today. I'm just taking some time before I go into work tonight for 4. Here it is, 12:51 in the afternoon. Didn't sleep in today. Probably should have, but hey, ain't no rest for the wicked. Just reflecting today. Just trying to, get down to brass tacks of everything. Excuse me, sorry. Just having a day. Just taking everything in. Welcome to the spaceship, by the way. Scenery's changed. Got some candles lit. Little Jesus on the wall, nothing wrong with that. Just taking a day for myself, or taking some time for myself, because I think we all need to do that. To just be introspective, just to turn it around and, really get down to what you mean to yourself, So again, I'm happy to be here so soon. Thanks for continuing to watch me. This is awesome. It's awesome. You guys are awesome. Cheers to ya. Nice fresh cup of shut the hell up. I'm gonna try to keep the language out of this one. A couple of things I wanted to share. The first one being, if you'll indulge me, the first one being the video I posted up a few weeks ago when this whole bad situation with Donnie Robichaux went down. I don't really, and I watched it back, and you guys all know by now, I say it all the time, I hate watching myself. I can't listen to myself sing, I can't watch myself on vlogs, I just do it. You know what I mean? And I'll get to that part here in a little bit. But I remember watching that back, and this was a couple of days ago, and I watched the whole thing, and sitting here with the whiskey in my hand, I don't think I was in control at all of what I said. I'm just glad it came off respectful. Such anger, confusion. I can't imagine how the people closest to Donnie, his family, his best friends, his brothers, all of them. Again, I'm just a small cog in the wheel, I was close with them too, and just wanted to share that it's still painful for me. It still hurts. I still expect his voice on the phone, hey, get in the car, effer. And every time the phone rings, I'm still going, I'm just glad they came across the right way, and a lot of you saw it, which was, again, I don't do this for numbers. I think that's incredible. It blew my mind. I'm like, over 1,000 people saw that. I mean, first of all, I'm thinking, duh, because, nobody else put anything up, really. Vlog-wise, I'm not talking about anything else, just to be safe, just to clarify. And I think that's awesome. I don't know what compelled me to do that. I just have this autopilot sense of responsibility, sense of leadership, dare say, maybe lack of a better term. Because I was his singer for a long time, and also a really good friend of his, and so I'm just having a day, I'm thankful for everything that I have. I'm thankful for what you guys have shown me over the longest period of time. I'm thankful that I still have music in my life, I get a second chance. Today's pretty somber. I'm just, sitting back smiling on the inside and just taking the opportunity while I have it and just really saying thank you to everything. Did some reading earlier. I wanted to share some of my private time with you guys because I think I owe you that much. Sorry I'm not around so often. I'm always out there doing something. Yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. because I love you guys, and I want to thank you further for defining who I am, because, just because, and I appreciate it, and I'm so super, super grateful. You have no idea. I'm just trying to give you an idea. Thought I'd share that. Second thing I wanted to get to, really fast, if you'll indulge me, thank you. I was on the phone last night with, no, it was actually yesterday afternoon, or maybe the day before. My days are all smashed together, people, come on. Just wake up, work, rinse, hopefully rinse and repeat, so forgive me. I have no time perception, which is quite obvious. I was on the phone with a member of the band that I'm in. I'm not going to mention his name, but he knows who he is, and I know he watches. I can't thank you enough for that, buddy. You're my brother, and I love you. And I like to think I tell you that all the time. You know, you're appreciated. You're one of my favorite people on this godforsaken planet. Just because you're you, and you keep me down to earth, man. We had a great talk. I won't go into it, but that's private stuff. But we had a great talk, and he is one of the maybe top 3 people in my life that keeps me level, keeps me on the real, down to earth. Always shoots straight with me, and I can't thank you enough for that. Because I always like to think I do the same back. We have our fun, we're goofy, but when you shoot straight, you shoot straight. And the facts are facts, man. You give me logic, you give me honesty, and I can't thank you enough for that. And he's right. He's right, because it's what's right. It's not because he's right, it's what's right. And I'm a firm believer in that myself. I've said it before. Without you, my man, this wouldn't be possible. And thank you for giving me some more insight on myself, because I think that that's important. I wanted to say that out loud because, hopefully somebody out there watching can relate. These people redefine you as a person. Not a whole lot of us at all get a second chance in doing something that we love so much, that we have our heart into, that we just grit our teeth and we go, this is it, this is us, this is now. You know what I mean? You gotta grab that brass ring, man. You gotta grab that brass ring and you gotta run with that mofo. I'm trying to keep my language out of this. You know what I mean? And you really have to get down to who you are and what you love. I think. I feel, to use a stronger word. Ooh, Mufasa. And I think that's important to say out loud, too. I think, because I have nothing to hide. I am what I am. You guys all know me out there. Come on. I mean, yeah, it's true what they say. Honesty is the best policy. If you live wide open, then there's no chance of you to screw anything up. And if you do screw something up, that's on yourself, and you know how to fix it. Isn't that true? That is so true. So, thanks, my man. That really meant a lot, and you mean a lot to me. I don't think I say that enough, but I mean it every time. And I kept his name out of it because I don't want to embarrass the poor guy. He knows who he is. Right, buddy? So thank you for that. Third thing, speaking of coming off of that, third thing, said person really helped me remind myself, because I used to be a real jerk when I was younger. I used to be a real fathead, an egotistical little good-for-nothing so-and-so. He reminded me that it's okay to have a safe level of that, but stick to your guns, because... And you guys are so gracious out there with compliments, brings a tear to my eye, how incredible you guys are to me. You treat me very, very well, so super well. I you know, I still have if there's any problem that I have these days, it's I don't know how to deal with that. You know, I'll always put my head down and go, thanks, you know. Well, I gotta keep my head up because I gotta be more grateful, I think. And that's my goal. And not to sound like a cheese ball, but screw it, it's my channel, I say what I want. Right? It's good to have a goal to set for yourself. It's good to have a dream. Right? Music for me is my dream. It's something I've lived for. It's something I've always wanted so bad. I live to perform. I live to entertain, obviously. It's something I love to do. And I gotta stop with my stupid, stubborn head. I gotta stop not accepting those gracious compliments because they are meant and I like to compliment back, so, and it's meant. I'm gonna work on that because I have to respect others' feelings too. And it is true what they say again, old habits do die hard. And, you know, I'm just glad I'm a changed person now, right? Better morality, better at humility. I'll leave it at that. Than I was when I was a kid. I was just a little snot-nosed, man. Chip on my shoulder, you know, always fighting against an old ghost. Well, now that I'm an old ghost, you know, now I'm fighting to get that youth back. No, I'm not. And believe me, this thing don't work as well as it used to back then, so you take the good with the bad. This is starting to deteriorate real fast. But as long as I can still talk and sing, man, I'm going to do it, because that's where my heart is. My heart is so in that, and I love it so much that, so much that, and it's true, that you do it. You own it, and you do it. You own it, and you do it. I think I'm onto something there. What do you think? Feel free to leave one below, man. This is what this channel's all about. It's about sharing, you know? I don't know, I just figured I'd, now that I have the time, you know, here it is 1 o'clock, right? I have to go to work in 3 hours. It's gonna be a long night. That's gonna be a long night. I have to work all weekend too, as usual. Looking forward to tomorrow morning though, because I get to be with my family, my boys, and we get to jam out, and it's gonna be really cool. It's gonna be really, really cool. I'm so thankful for everything that you guys have ever given me. I'm thankful for you listening to me and listening to me just ramble on about feelings or ramble on about whatever. I'm so gracious. I'm so thankful, and thank you so much. I'll never get tired of saying thank you. Never get tired of saying thank you. You guys don't know how much I do sit back and just take this all in. And days like this where I, you know, plug in the spaceship lights and I'm sitting here with a coffee and a smoke, excuse me. You know, just had my headset on listening to some Alanis Morissette tunes, you know what I mean? Just recapturing my musical repertoire from when I was younger. It's good to reflect that way because I love the feeling of nostalgia, you know? And that's what it's all about, nostalgia. So I guess that's what capturing youth really is. Stay true to yourself, as cheesy as that sounds, but do it. Because it's in you to do it. It's about you. Right? I gotta start being more, if it was possible, I have to start being more gracious, and grateful, and humble, and thankful for everything. You guys can do the same. We can change our surroundings. The change can happen and start with you. Right? I know it sounds cheesy, but fact's a fact, Jack. Go out there and do that, kids. Neverland, go out there and do it. Be you. And be there for them too. Cheers. On that note, I'll go back to my tunes. I just hope you guys aren't put off by me sharing this, but thank you for indulging me and listening. And if you have something to share, by all means, do it below. I'd like to hear from you too. I'll be here for a few hours. In the meantime, I'm going to tell myself this at the same time. Remember, damn, if you're working too hard, nope, do it every time. You're doing it wrong. Be there for you, and be there for others too. Own it. Make it yours. It's yours. You're allowed. But be careful. Watch that fat head. Pop that balloon, man. And if you're with anybody, or if you have a great relationship with somebody, or whether it be friends, whether it be spouse, whether it's insignificant, it doesn't matter. Whatever. Thank them for being there for you, as you're there for them. And I hope they're thankful, just like you are. And I hope they shoot straight with you, because those are good, solid people to have in your life. Just food for thought. Don't know when the next time I'll see you is, but I promise it will be soon. So looking forward to this show, man. We're ready. So if anybody out there that's locally watching me right now in our city, Saturday, October 13th, see you there. Bring some tissues, man. She's going to be an emotional roller coaster. But it's a beautiful thing. Because Donnie was a beautiful person. I'll catch you in the next one, guys. I promise. Bad guy loves you. Good guy, bad guy loves you. Out. Thank you. Bye.